We're going for the national anthem as we get started here. All right. Believe we're here. Yep. The Cannon County Lionettes and the Brentwood Lady Bruins. Get you the starting lineup for both sides of the ball. First for the Brentwood Lady Bruins, it'll be number 13, Anna Williams, number 22, Paige Morris, number 24, Ella Ryan, number 30, Olivia Castagna, and number 34, Charlotte Lambright. For Cannon County, they will be the home team on the scoreboard. They are led on the floor by their point guard, number 15, Abby Alexander. Shooting guarding will be number 10, Aniston Holt. The small forward, number 22, Addie King. At power forward, number 21, Jenna Bush. And the center, number 24, Bella Pelham. Cannon County winning 2 games in a row after defeating Huntland last night, beating DeKalb County back on Friday night, looking for the 3rd win in a row. While the Brentwood Lady Bruins have won a ton as well, 7-2 on the season. They have won 6 in a row with a 56-34 win on Friday night over Independence being their last game. They've beaten Lebanon 46-40 a couple of nights ago, and Nolensville, Kenwood, Page, and Wilson Central, and it's going to be Brentwood to control. So we get things started. Pass inside to Castanaga. Back out left to number 22, Paige Morris. The 3 is no good, and Cannon will get the rebound. Lionettes basketball. Aniston Holt will bring it up. Go over to Abby Alexander. Alexander underneath to a wide open Bella Pelham, and Pelham knocks down her first 2-0. Number 24, Ryan. She'll pull up a little jumper. Hits the back of the iron, but there is Morris with the rebound. Ryan again, she's going to get it blocked by Bush. And Cannon comes down with it. Addie King with the ball. A little smaller of a gymnasium it looks like, because we are in the auxiliary gym here to play this game. This gym usually holds the volleyball matches, as Pelham taking it up for her 2nd basket in a row, 4-0 in favor of Cannon County. Lady Bruins ball. Here's Ryan. Drives down the baseline, clears it over, and it's taken away by Holt. Pass deflected, and Holt will come back and get it. Holt comes across the timeline. Kind of reminds you of Woodbury or Cannon County Elementary Gym. or Middle Tennessee Christian School's old gym as the ball deflected out of bounds, maybe Upperman's old gym as well. We do want to take a moment here in a minute to make an announcement. We'll do that during our first timeout, as there is Bella Pelham. They're going straight to her, and Brentwood can't stop her. 6-0. 5:56 left to go in the opening quarter. Top of the key to number 34, Lambright. Lambright goes left side to Castagna. Castagna back over to Ryan. Ryan drops it down on the baseline, and they're going to get Pelham with the push. You'll be watching for that probably for most of the game. Anna Williams, post player for Brentwood, will inbound. Get it over to Morris, now to Castagna. Now to Ryan. Ryan, top of the key. Ryan will back it up. Ryan goes to the left side. Comes off a screen from Williams. Now drives inside, clears it back out. Castagna for three. No. Rebound cleared by Pelham. Brentwood has missed all four of their attempts. Cannon County has nailed all three. It have been easy layups for Bella Pelham, and that one right there, an outside shot by Holt, gives Cannon a 9-0 lead. Somebody needs some help and a 30-second timeout. So with that 30-second timeout, we'll stay right here to make our announcement with 4:57 left to go in the opening quarter. Cannon County basketball suffered a great loss overnight last night. Robert A. Harris, who the gymnasium is named for, and of course a coaching legend, brought Cannon County a state title in 1989, passed away overnight. And our condolences and thoughts go out to the family and friends. There are many, many influences, as well as players and students and stuff that he influenced over his career. We'll have a full story about his life in our next issue of the Cannon Courier. Coming out of the timeout, 4:57. Actually, they just counted that Holt basket as just a 2 instead of a 3. Here's Morris over to Ryan. Ryan, pass goes inside to Williams, and Pelham heads up play, knocks it down. Cannon County gets the ball. Holt will bring it up. Back over to Alexander. Alexander drops it high post to Pelham. Pelham going to move on Williams, but it's stolen by Ryan. Ryan reaches in. Ryan drives toward the baseline, clears it out to Castagna. Castagna back top of the key now to Morse. Morse to the right side to Ryan. Ryan will make the move back over to number 34, Lambright. Lambright back to Morse, top of the key. Ryan for a 3, buried it. So that puts Brentwood on the board with 3:59 left to go in the opening quarter. 8-3. Here's Holt trying to match the 3. She does. That one's a 3 for sure. 11-3. Matches the biggest lead. 8 points. Ryan goes the other way to left side. 3 on the way from Castagna. Her shot no good, and a rebound ripped by Cannon County. Long pass, now it goes to Bush. Bush makes a move, and Castagna reaches in, gets the swipe at the last second. Inbound coming up from Holt. Over to Lawson, who's just checked in. Alley for the jumper, no good. Rebound run down by Ryan. Ryan gonna drive it on King. Pull up the jumper, good. 5 for Ella Ryan. 5 points for Brentwood. Here comes the full court press. Holt delivers it over to Pelham. Pelham's double team, clears right side, but there's a reach in. Going to be called on Lambright. That's going to be her first. 11-5 the score, Cannon by 6. They jumped out to an 8-0 lead to begin this game. Here's Holt. Top of the key to Abby Alexander. Abby goes left side. They drop it inside to Lawson. Back outside. Here comes Holt with the jumper. Good. And they say it's a 3. 14-5, the biggest lead by 9. Number 22, that's Morris, gives it to Sanders. Now to Ryan. Ryan, left side. Number 23, who's checked in the game. We'll get a name for you here in a minute. Now to number 0, who's also in. Here comes a 3 ball. It's short. Rebound tipped around. Ryan's got it again. Ryan's going to drive. Shot blocked by and touched last by Ryan. Good block by Pelham. Full court press again. Willow Kim is in the ball game for Brentwood. Here's King driving it, and the ball stripped from behind by Ryan. 23 is Ella DeYoung. Inbound coming up from King. Drops it down to Pelham. Pelham double team. Nice move. Turn around. Couldn't make it stick. It's too far to the left, but she'll go to the free throw line. That's something we talked to Pelham about. Who said something, Pelham a couple of games ago was making moves like that in the baseline. And of course last night she was 12 points, helped out the team. That's going to be 1-and-1 free throw, and the shot is up and good. She'll get another shot. 10-point lead for Cannon. Second free throw is just as good as the first. So 8 for Bella. And Brentwood trails 16-5 as there's Morris with a little wide open jumper after she fakes everybody. 16-7. Long pass down to King. Addy double team. Clears it across half court over to Pelham. Now finds right side to Holt for a 3. In rhythm, couldn't make it, but there's Lawson with the putback, no good. Pelham, and she stripped from behind, and they'll call it cannonball underneath their own basket. Inbound, coming over to King. Drop it inside to Pelham. Pelham, nice move, just overshot the basket. And here comes Brentwood with the ball. Long pass going over to DeYoung. DeYoung gonna drive, double team, pop the shot, hit the rim, and Kim comes down with the rebound. Back over. Number 24, Ryan again. Ryan. Left side, Pelham steps out, almost got called for the foul. It's going to be a reach-in foul, a late whistle on Lawson. And Lawson picks up number 1. Kelsey Lorenzi will check in for the Lady Bruins. First one is up and in for Ryan. Cuts the lead down to double to 8, 16-8 as Pelham will take a seat. Bush comes in for her. Second free throw. 16-9. You take Ryan out of the equation, it'd be 16-2. Pass going to Alexander, breaks the double team. Alexander gets fouled, but no call. Left side now to King. King will not pull up and throws it in traffic. Not a very good pass, but Williams will take it away. Give it back over to Ryan. Ryan goes the other way. Pass is tipped. Now left side, 3 on the way. That's going to be number 23, DeYoung. And the lead is cut to 4. So a 7-0 run for the Lady Bruins. King giving it back to Alexander. Alexander facing that 2-3 zone, goes to the left side. Holt, right side now to King, and now they say a travel. I didn't see the travel there, but referee closer than I was, so that'll turn the ball over, and Brentwood continuing to try to make a comeback here in this first quarter with 10 seconds left. Ray putting the move on King. King staying right there with her. Bounce to the outside for the three. Floater up, no, and that's the end of quarter number one. So Cannon grabs a 16-12 lead. They were leading by 11. It's been dropped to 4. We'll take a break, come back with quarter number 2 in a moment. You're listening to Cannon County High School Basketball, Hometown Showcase and Cannon Rock Radio.
Did you get in trouble? Tony Kane Attorney will help defend you no matter what your situation might be, from criminal cases to civil law. Tony is knowledgeable and will develop a strategy to help you with the best results possible. Schedule an appointment today by calling Tony at McCarter East Law Offices at 563-8042. Don't get caught up in the justice system without solid legal representation. Call Tony today.
First 8 minutes on the clock. 16-12 the score. Cannon County by 4. It's a quiet gymnasium. It's the auxiliary gym that we're playing in. It's much smaller than the main gym, of course. They got a few bleachers over here, but not that many. Five on the floor to start the second quarter is the same 5 that started the first quarter for Cannon County. Brentwood's going to counter with 4 of the starting 5. They leave Lorenzi in the ball game. Alexander over to King as we get started. King to Holt. Holt will bring it top of the key, drop it down to Pelham, now to Alexander. Abby, right side, delivers it over to Bush, back to Abby. Alexander will back it out to Addie King. King to the right side. What a difference she's made so far this season, been a bright spot. There's Pelham. Pelham passes into traffic. The ball's deflected. Alexander tries to save it, but stepped out of bounds. So the ball goes back to Brentwood, and they try to continue their comeback after the Lionettes got out to a 11-point lead. Right side, here comes Lorenzi. Lorenzi top of the key. Swinging it over to DeYoung. DeYoung was not a starter. Lorenzi, baseline. Top over to Morris. Morris going to drive on King, pulls up the jumper, and Bush got her late. So that'll be Jenna's first. And Morris will step to the free throw line. Lionettes next up will be girls prep school tomorrow. 4 o'clock. As Morris hits the free throw. Second one is up, and it's just as good as the first, and pulls Brentwood to within 1. Cannon County basketball. Alexander pushing it up the floor, driving it underneath the Bush. Bush lays it up and in. They needed that basket. It's been a while. 18-15. Lorenzi, she spots for a 3 over the outstretched arms of Bush. No, Bush gets the rebound. Cannon needs to go on a little bit more of a run here. Lead by 3. Alexander, left side. King back to Abby. I think teams are going to start seeing a lot more zone when they look at Cannon County. We saw a lot of zone last night from Huntland. Here comes a jumper from King. No good. Rebound Williams with the outstretched hands. And here comes the Lady Bruins. Right side to number 23, DeYoung. DeYoung baseline. Pass deflected. Pelham will save it and give it over to King. Ryan coming off the bench. Next dead ball for Brentwood. Pass to Pelham. Pelham way out of her range. Pick up the dribble around the perimeter. Go over to King. King. Top of the key, Alexander. 5:32 left to go in the first half. Cannon by 3, 18-15. Pass inside the bush, and now a foul, and that's going to be on Lorenzi. That's her first. Entering the ball game is not only you got Ryan, but also number 10, which is Natalie Halstead. Cannon with the ball. That's Alexander dribbling it. Left side to Holt. Holt almost had been about a second earlier. She had a wide open lane. Alexander right side, King. Back over to Abby. Crosses it down over to Holt. Inside to Pelham. Pelham going to take Williams, and Williams is going to draw the foul. If you can keep getting the ball to her, keep getting confidence. That's the big thing. Is Bella needs confidence going into that lane that these things work, and get her to the free throw line. Hopefully she can make free throws, and that one not so successful. She struggled at the line this season, as well as most of her career, but four-point lead. Free throw number 2 is no good. Rebound ripped by number 22, Morris. Gives it over to Ryan. Ryan left side. Wide open is Morris. Morris around the perimeter. Now Ryan drives it inside, steps back behind the free throw line, and pops one in. First 2 for Ryan. She's got 9 altogether. Pulls Brentwood back within 2. 4:36 left to go in the first half. Pass to Lawson, and it went right through her hands as Abby Lynn Teeter has checked into the game. Morris with the basketball. Morris top of the key, left side. She'll give it back over to Ryan. Ryan now is going to work on King. King cuts off the baseline. Ryan keeps the dribble alive. Now she'll go inside again, runs one up over Pelham. Pelham gets the missed shot. Cannon with the ball. 4:04 left to go in the first half. Holt, left side, dropping it down. Here's Lawson, a nice job by Allie. Her first 2. Lead is back to 4. Halstead, left side, Ryan. Ryan. Lambright over in the corner. Halstead loads up a 3. That one hits the top of the rim, but it's a rebound by Morris, and a shot is good. Teeter gets the foul. 6 for Morris. She'll go for the and 1. Willow Kim will check back in. Coming in for Williams. The and 1 for Morris is good. The lead is cut to 1 now. 20-19. Aniston Holt will bring it up against that full court press box and 1. They go over to Pelham. Now Holt, and Cannon breaks the press with ease with 3:20 left to go. Teeter cross courts it, pass deflected, going to be picked up by King, and they go over to Lawson, and Ryan stepped in the passing lane. Long pass going the other way. Halstead to Teeter, stepped in the passing lane but threw it right back, and they're going to call a foul. Ooh, it looked like maybe more of a held ball. They're going to call Pelham for a second. Alexander and Bush check back in, and Teeter Lawson will take a seat. Inbound, comes over to Kim and now to Ryan. Ella working on King. Picks up the dribble, right side over to Lorenzi. Lorenzi drops it down low to Kim. Kim pass deflected and picked up by King. Now over to Holt, and Holt will walk it up the floor. 2.5 left to go in this first half. Still a 1-point lead and a bad pass by Holt. And now we've got Brentwood with the basketball and the opportunity to take the lead, force the first lead change of the game. Halstead, here's Ryan. Ryan going to work on King, back around the three-point perimeter. Halstead, she's going to drive. Left side, there's a three from Lorenzi. It's short, and the rebound run down by Bush. Number 10, that's Holton. She'll give it over to Alexander, and Alexander will control the ball. The right side to Bush, now over to Abby. Slinging it to number 22, that would be King. Her jumper's no good. The rebound, everybody's got it. Bush tried to save it, and it'll stay Cannon County ball. Minute 48 left, first half. Inbound. Alexander goes to the left side to Bush. I'll get it to Holt. She'll drive it inside. Pelham, nice job. Bella had her pinned down on the low blocks, right where you want it. Good pass, and now a traveling call on Ryan. Cannon will get the ball back, leading by 3, 22-19. A minute 28 left to go in the first half. Inbound, Abby Alexander. Double team, clears it over to Aniston Holt. Bringing it back to Abby. Alexander, right side to Addie King. King will look to drive on Ryan, nothing there. Alexander, left side, Bush over in the corner to Holt. Holt pops it inside to Pelham. Double team, triple teamed, and now they're going to call a 3-second violation. They were bound and determined. They were bound to get her sometime. They do it every now and then. They're not really consistent with those calls, but only when they recognize it, which is not often. Turnover comes to Ryan. Ryan goes to the right side, now reverse dribble. Around the free throw line, drives it, right side. Here's Morris for 3, got it. 10 from Morris, and it ties the ball game up for the first time tonight at 22. King shovels it over to Pelham, right side. Holt to answer for 3. It's an air ball, and rebound by number 10, Halstead. Halstead runs it down. Goes right side to Morris. Now over to number 23. That's DeYoung, and DeYoung traveled with it. Seven seconds left with a 22-all tie. We've got a substitution. They're taking Ryan out. So they expect this to be the last shot. And they're going to roll it. Now King picks it up. Addie. Bush. You got to go. Where's the person they put in? There you go. On Holt. Holt shot good. I was about ready to say, you put a substitution in that hasn't been in the whole game. You got to go to her side, and they did with Holt. And Holt buried a 3 right at the buzzer, 25-22 the score. We'll take a break. We'll come back. We'll got your halftime scoring summary back in a moment.
Want some delicious home-cooked type food? Head over to Parsley's Market and Deli at 809 Bradeville Road. Whether it be a sausage or egg and bacon biscuit, hot breakfast, or a delicious fill-you-up plate lunch, Parsley's is the place for great food. Breakfast is served from 5 a.m. until 10 a.m. and lunch from 10 a.m. until 2 p.m. Parsley's Market and Deli is a hometown local business and proud to support local Cannon County events and organizations. Call them today to order food to go at 615-563-1402 or stop by anytime between 5 a.m. and 10 p.m. at 809 Bradeville Road. Parsley's Market and Deli.
At Homeland Community Bank, we put in that extra effort and go that extra mile. We'll take the time to get to know you on a personal level and build a relationship of trust. This allows us to recognize your specific needs and then recommend our innovative banking products and services that will provide solutions to your financial problems. We make it easier to achieve your dreams and goals in life. Homeland Community Bank, serving Warren and Cannon counties, banking by the people, for the people. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
The law office of Tara J. Cowan is located in Woodbury. She serves Cannon County and surrounding communities in a variety of areas of practice. These include estate planning and administration, civil litigation, conservatorships, property matters, divorce, and more. Tara's approach to law is both ethical and client-centered. She attempts to give folks as much time as she can, providing them with the best options to attain the best outcome in each case. If you would like to meet Tara, give her a call at area code 615-563-4052 or check out the website cowanlawwoodbury.com. Do you need home, auto, or life insurance? Blake Finney of Shelter Insurance has you covered. Home, auto, and life. Blake takes pride in offering personal service and making sure you have the right coverage at the right price. If you have an insurance question, feel free to give Blake a call. They also offer free insurance reviews if you'd like to schedule an appointment to sit down and discuss your current coverage needs. Call Blake Finney today for your free insurance review at area code 615-867-0120. Shelter Insurance. They got you covered.
25-22 the score at halftime. Cannon County leads the Brentwood Lady Bruins. There's been just one time. That was at 22 before Aniston Holt just hit a three right before the end of the first half. Aniston Holt and Bella Pelham getting it done. The seniors, just like they did last night against Huntland. Holt's got 11. Pelham's got 10. Allie Lawson with 2. Jenna Bush with 2 for the Brentwood Lady Bruins. They are led in scoring by Paige Morris, who has 10. Ella Ryan started off hot. She had 7 points to start things off with, but has cooled down with just 2 second quarter points with 9. We've got Ella DeYoung with 3 for the Brentwood Lady Bruins. Brentwood fell behind by 11 before they were able to catch up and tie this ball game. There has not been a lead change yet. Cannon County has kept ahead in this game. And we've got a 25-22 score here at half. Coming up next, we'll be pulling up a lot of wire and running across the next gymnasium to catch the boys game as the Cannon County Lions and the, not for sure, I left my schedule at the house, so they'll be playing here at 2:30 this afternoon. So what we'll do, for those of you that are listening on the radio, we'll try to get on as quick as we can, but there'll be a lot of dead air in the meantime, so keep refreshing your player after this game, and we'll get you on for the boys game next door. 25-22 the score. We'll take another 2-minute break. Come back. We'll talk some more about some things going on in the community. Back in a moment.
Are you an enthusiastic sports fan? Want to have fun and get in on the action?
Heck, yes. That'd be awesome.
Have great attention to detail? Want to stay active?
Definitely.
Want to give back to the student athletes in your community?
Obviously, yes.
Then you'd make an excellent high school sports official. We need more officials in Tennessee, because with no high school officials, there are no high school sports. Sign up today at highschoolofficials.com.
Cocaine is again prominent in the world of drugs and steadily becoming more available. Finding pure cocaine is next to impossible, so dealers have been cutting drugs by adding fentanyl to expand their supply and increase their profit. Fentanyl-laced cocaine can lead to a deadly cocktail. It's important to know what to look for if you suspect a loved one is using cocaine that may be laced with fentanyl. If you or a loved one are struggling with addiction, reach out for help. Narconon helps people all over the United States find treatment to end the web that traps those in addiction. Narconon can help you take steps to overcome addiction in your family. Call today for free screenings or referrals, 1-800-431-1754, or learn what to look for. Visit NarcononNewLifeRetreat.org. Uh-oh, did you get in trouble? Tony Kane Attorney will help defend you no matter what your situation might be. From criminal cases to civil law, Tony is knowledgeable and will develop a strategy to help you with the best results possible. Schedule an appointment today by calling Tony at McCarter East Law Offices at 563-8042. Don't get caught up in the justice system without solid legal representation. Call Tony today.
Want some delicious home-cooked type food? Head over to Parsley's Market and Deli at 809 Bradeville Road. Whether it be a sausage or egg and bacon biscuit, hot breakfast, or a delicious fill-you-up plate lunch, Parsley's is the place for great food. Breakfast is served from 5 a.m. until 10 a.m. and lunch from 10 a.m. until 2 p.m. Parsley's Market and Deli is a hometown local business and proud to support local Cannon County events and organizations. Call them today to order food to go at 615-563-1402 or stop by anytime between 5 a.m. and 10 p.m. at 809 Bradeville Road. Parsley's Market and Deli.
Couple of things coming up in the near future. Of course, tomorrow we've got high school basketball. The last game of the 2022 season. Year, that is, not of the season. Next game after that will be on January 3rd, but Cannon County Lions and Lionettes will be right back here in these two gymnasiums as they take on Middle Tennessee Christian School and boys in this gymnasium at 1:15. At 4 o'clock, the next game for the girls will be girls prep as they close out the year with their 11th and 12th games of the season. So we'll see what they can do. Of course, they've still got plenty of time here, another half to go here against Brentwood. January 19th, if you own a business or you're an entrepreneur or you're a staff of a business of some sort and you would like to participate, we'd love to have you. The Cannon County Chamber of Commerce will be having their annual banquet down at the Arts Center of Cannon County, and that's on Thursday, January the 19th. And we'll have some good food, and we'll be spotlighting all of the businesses that show up in some way, form, or fashion. So be ready to talk about your business when you come out to the banquet, and we'll have that for you on January the 19th. We invite you to come on out. Tickets, I don't know if we've set a price yet on tickets, but they'll be well worth it. It'll be a fun evening, and I'm emceeing it. So that'll be something to see in itself, right? Price of admission. 25-22 our score. We've got about a minute left before we hit the third quarter. We'll take a 30-second break, and we'll be back with third quarter action. Cannon County by 3.
At Homeland Community Bank, we put in that extra effort and go that extra mile. We'll take the time to get to know you on a personal level and build a relationship of trust. This allows us to recognize your specific needs and then recommend our innovative banking products and services that will provide solutions to your financial problems. We make it easier to achieve your dreams and goals in life. Homeland Community Bank, serving Warren and Cannon counties, banking by the people, for the people. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
You're not panning through the big crowd, are you, Jeremiah?
Well, you were talking about the auxiliary gym a couple
okay.
times, so I thought I'd show people.
What it was like, yeah. That's what you see right there. You got a wall of bleachers, maybe, five rows high? Yeah. And then on the other side, all you see is the bench. That's all you got time for. And it's not a big bench because not everybody can fit on it over there across the way. They got 2 loudspeaker systems, though. I'm sure they're pretty proud of that here at Lebanon.
Zoom in on the loudspeakers.
Yeah, okay. Now if we could just get the Wi-Fi fixed. 25-22 the score. We go to the third quarter. Our Wi-Fi signal, let's go that route. We've got it fixed. There is Wi-Fi here, or else we wouldn't be on the online radio streaming, but just not enough to get us video streaming. Brentwood will control as we get second half starting. It's number 30, Castagna. Now goes over to Ryan. Ryan gives it to Lambright. Lambright going to drive it inside, and they say double dribble. Pelham held up both hands, and she says, okay, I don't want to be called for traveling. What's up with this? Or I don't want to be called for a foul. The referee agreed, said, no, it's not your fault. She traveled. Pelham with the basketball, and she'll hand it back over to Abby Alexander, and now everybody runs back. Alexander, top of the key. Right side, down on the baseline, it goes to Holt. Bring it back over to Bush. Pelham fighting inside against Williams. Here comes Alexander. Right side, there's what you should do when you have that zone cut down on the baseline. Holt did that perfectly. They got the ball to her. Back over to Alexander. Alexander going to drive. She's going to throw one up. No good. Rebound. She hesitated. That's why the shot fell short. Here comes a three from Holt. That's off. The rebound, the King, and they're going to call a pushing foul on King. Holt knew when she let it go that it was going to be off and tried to communicate that to her teammates. 25-22 the score. Here is Morris. Hands it over to Ryan. Ryan gonna drive. Shot good. Cuts the lead to one. 25-24 now. Full court press. King lost it. Has to pick it up. They got to get a timeout probably. Alexander, she's in trouble. Timeout. And it's going to be, what, a 30-second timeout? That's what it'll be here. See if we've got a 30-second commercial lined up, ready to go. I'm not sure. I think next one was a minute. Was it? If I can get on it. There we go. We'll take a break. Yeah, we'll do it.
The law office of Tara J. Cowan is located in Woodbury. She serves Cannon County and surrounding communities in a variety of areas of practice. These include estate planning and administration, civil litigation, conservatorships, property matters, divorce, and more. Tara's approach to law is both ethical and client-centered. She attempts to give folks as much time as she can, providing them with the best options to attain the best outcome in each case. If you would like to meet Tara, give her a call at area code 615-563-4052 or check out the website cowanlawwoodbury.com.
King underneath it goes to Pelham, and Pelham will lay it up and in. Coming out of the timeout. 3-point lead, 27-24. Reverse dribble, almost a bad pass, but Castagna will pick it up. She gets the return pass to her. Flips it over to number 34, Lambright. Lambright inside Williams, who beat Pelham and scores her first two. 28-27. Lead is one. They go to Alexander, back to King, and King will move it across the timeline. King, top of the key, right side to Holt. They drop it down to Pelham. Pelham, nice backdoor pass, but Bush couldn't convert. And Brentwood's got the ball. Over in the corner, here is Castagna, and sure, three is way off the mark. Rebound run down, and Bush probably should have let it go, but they're going to call that one on Bush. Number 2 on Jenna, and Lawson will come in for her. Inbound comes up from Lambright. Right side, Ryan for three. Draws nothing but a bunch of air, and Cannon will get the loose ball. Here's Alexander behind the back dribble. Right side, left side to King, and King drops in a three of her own. And Williams is hurt. She'll go out. She jammed her hand, it looks like. Cannon stays ahead, 27-26. Or 29-26. And they say it was only 2. There's a pass deflected, cannonball. Okay, 30. It was a 3. I was wondering. Alexander right side to Aniston Holt. Pelham open in the paint. Double down low and go over to Holt. Left side to King. King brings it back to Holt. They pass it into Pelham, back out to King. Winds a 3. No good. Pelham fighting for the rebound and lost it out of bounds. 30-26, 4-point lead for the Lionettes. 4:26 left to go in the third quarter. Morris will come across the timeline. Morris gives it over to Ryan, Ryan left side, that's Castagna, and she buries the 3. That's the first 3 she made. In 4 attempts, pulls Brentwood to within 1. King shovels it over to Pelham, back to Holt. Holt, back to Pelham. Pelham turns around, lost it. On the way down, picked it up, gets it underneath the Holt. Holt shot, good. That was some disaster rescued by Pelham there. Nice job by Holt to finish it off around the rim. 32-29. Morris, top of the key, Ryan. Ryan gonna go left side. Pelham's got a challenge. Shot no, rebound tipped out of bounds, and last touch by Alexander. They'll run that play again. Try to isolate Ryan to a one-on-one situation to Pelham, try to get Pelham her 3rd foul. Inbound, back over to Morris. Morris clears it to Ryan. Here we go. Back over to number 34, that would be Lambright. Her shot no good, but now the rebound back out to Morris, no good. And Cannon with the rebound. And the lead by 3. Holt clears it inside to Lawson. Lawson trying to make the move to the basket. Lost it, but picked up. King's got it. King clears it back out to Alexander. Abby for 3. Got it. Abby was in rhythm on that one. And the lead is up to 6 again. Here's Morris. Right side. Back over to Morris. Morris. Top of the key. Bringing it back over to Lambright. Lambright now to Ryan. Ryan. Comes off the screen. Pelham, and they had wide open, but Ryan with the one-hander knocks down her 13th. The lead is cut down to 4. 2:13 left to go in the third. Alexander gets some help over to Holt. Now to Pelham. Pass a little too soft, trying to get Lawson on the baseline. Bush will check back in. Lawson will come take a seat. The inbound coming up. Drops it down to Bush. Bush's shot might have gotten fouled, no call. Here comes Ryan. Ryan will push the ball up the floor. Ryan drives it in the paint, and no. Reach-in foul, I believe, is going to be on Bush. There's 2 of them they could have called, and yep, Jenna is going to be on her 3rd. Or said her 2nd. Minute 52 left to go in the third. The inbound pass coming over to Lambright. Right side, Morris for 3, long range, and she buried it. 13 for Morris. The lead is cut to 1 again. 5-0 run, and there's a reach-in foul on Ryan. That'll be number 1 on Ella. Holt will inbound. Flip it over to Abby Alexander. Alexander double team, clears it right side. Comes over to King. King underneath it goes. There is Bush. Bush shot no. Rebound. Thrown over to Ryan. Ryan left side. There's a three on the way from Ryan. No good. Rebound one-handed by Cannon County's Holt. And Aniston will bring it up with a minute left in the third. Left side King. Back over to Holt. Aniston gets that 2-3. Here's King for three. No good. Rebound. And they're going to get Pelham for over the back. Sure did. That's going to be Pelham's third is what I've got. Yeah. Lawson will check in for her. And Morris will bring it up. Now to Ryan. Brentwood trying to force a lead change here. The first one. Shot is up and they got it. Ryan and 15 for Ella. 36-35. 25 seconds left. King with the basketball. Left side to Holt. Holt will wheel it around over to Abby Alexander. Alexander crosses it to King. Comes over to Alexander, now to Holt. King inside. Here's Lawson's shot, no, and that'll be the end of the third quarter of play. So Brentwood leads for the first time tonight, 36-35. We'll put a fresh 8 minutes on the clock. We'll come back for the fourth and final quarter of regulation in a moment.
Do you need home, auto, or life insurance? Blake Finney of Shelter Insurance has you covered. Home, auto, and life. Blake takes pride in offering personal service and making sure you have the right coverage at the right price. If you have an insurance question, feel free to give Blake a call. They also offer free insurance reviews if you'd like to schedule an appointment to sit down and discuss your current coverage needs. Call Blake Finney today for your free insurance review at area code 615-867-0120. Shelter Insurance. They got you covered.
36-35. Brentwood has the lead for the first time tonight. They got it with 25 seconds left to go. Thanks to Ella Ryan. And this fourth quarter is where it's going to matter. Of course, Cannon had a ball game last night. It was a rough one. Huntland didn't give up any ground. Brentwood's been off since Friday. Here is Alexander with the basketball over to King. They're running that baseline like I mentioned about last night, where Holt's floating. Here goes Alexander driving through the triple team, throws it up, and what a shot. We talked about Theo Winters getting lucky last night. That one was lucky there for Alexander. 37-36, we'll give it back to Cannon. Pass over in the corner, three on the way. Draws air, but there's Morse for the rebound from the DeYoung miss. Now to Ryan. Ryan, she'll step back, pop a three, won't go, and that's going to go Cannon way. So the Lionettes with a 1 point lead. And the basketball. King with it. Over to Pelham, and she led the pass, and Ryan took it away, and now Pelham's going to get called for the foul, or is it going to be Alexander? I think it's going to be Alexander. Yeah. So Alexander will pick up number 1. She reached in. Inbound. Goes over to Ryan. Ryan, top of the key. Morris, long range 3. Open, good. 16 for Morris. 39-37. Pass over in the corner. Holt trying to answer. Got it. Good answer. 16 for Holt. 40-39. 6:26 left to go. The pass deflected out of bounds. Cannonball. Aniston Holt will bring it up. Right side to Alexander. Abby, top of the key, pass deflected. King will keep up with it. Flip it back over to Abby. Right side, King. Now Alexander, the pass deflected. King's got it. King's driving, and a timeout. So they say a full timeout will take one as well. 40-39, 1 point lead.
Are
Back
you
in a
an
moment.
enthusiastic sports fan? Want to have fun and get in on the action?
Heck yes, that'd be awesome.
Have great attention to detail? Want to stay active?
Definitely.
Want to give back to the student athletes in your community?
Obviously, yes.
Then you'd make an excellent high school sports official. We need more officials in Tennessee because with no high school officials, there are no high school sports. Sign up today at highschoolofficials.com.
(40-39), 5:57 left to go in this game. Cannon County clings by 1. This lead just changed 3 times in the quarter. Ball game has been tied once, and lead change altogether has been 4. Started back in the 25-second mark in the third with the first lead change at 36-35, and then has exchanged 3 more times since. Cannon and Brentwood, the Lady Bruins, of course out of Brentwood, Tennessee, high school. Not Brentwood Academy, totally different school there. Now tomorrow they play the girls prep. That's out of Nashville, I believe. Pass over to Holt. So we get things started back. Right side to King. King gonna drive, pull up the dribble. Clear it back out to Alexander, left side. Holt gonna wind up a 3. Nobody there to rebound but blue jerseys, and King gets the board somehow. Holt gets it back, pops it off the glass too hard, and the rebound comes out to Ryan. Ryan will push it up the floor, right side, coming over to number 34, Lambright for 3, and Lambright hits a one way out there. Her first 3 of the day, 42-40. 5:13 left to go. Pass deflected. Cannon trying to tie it for the second timer. A 3 ball would give them the lead, and here's that 3-point opportunity. Alexander missed it, front end, top of the, got it back, goes over to Holt. Holt, double team to King. King back over to Alexander. Alexander driving it off the glass, good, and a foul. You know, that's going to be something that Abby Alexander just gets better at more and more as she plays high school ball. And just driving the ball inside, getting the ball game tied, going for the and one. .443. Free throw 1 up good. Another lead change. 8 points for Alexander. 1 point lead for the Lionettes. Lady Bruins with the ball, and Morris for a long range 3. Not going to go. The rebound crashed and taken by DeYoung. Now to DeYoung's going to try a 3 and lace it off the glass. 6 for DeYoung. 45-43. 4:15 left to go. Left side. Holt. Here's Alexander. Won't take the shot. She'll drive the baseline with a little floater. No good off the back. And a late reach in on King. That'll be number 1 and Addie. And they say it's her third. 45-43. Brentwood with the ball. Pass deflected. Alexander flying on the floor with it. Kicked it out to King, and now they're going to say a kick ball.
She just kept her legs still.
Yeah. Stay Brentwood ball. Number 24, Ryan will inbound it over to Kim, who gives it back to Ryan. Ryan going to drive inside. Cross it over. There's another 3. That's an air ball. And Pelham will go run it down. Lambright with the air ball. Canyon County with the basketball. 3.5 left to go with a 2-point deficit that they face. Holt will cross-court it and overthrow, and it'll be picked up by DeYoung. DeYoung, right side. Here's Ryan for 3. That one's no good to go. Rebound pulled down by DeYoung. Fighting for it. Lost it on the way down. Cannon with the basketball. Lionettes getting lucky there. King left side. Holt. Back over to Alexander. Abby points direction. Goes right side. Here's Bush. Bush now goes back over to Holt. Holt wide open. Overshoots. Pelham gets the rebound. Clears it out to Alexander. Alexander drives it back to Pelham. Pelham, a little jumper. That one won't go. Holt gets the rebound to put back, and it's too hard. And they can't get the ball back. Nope, it's going to be out of bounds. That's got to be some fatigue right there, not being able to make any of those. Frustration, too. Number 22, Morse. Right side. Morse gets the ball back. Back over to Ryan, and Ella will set up the play. Double team. They go to Lambright. Lambright drops it down low, and Alexander has to reach in on Kim. And Kim will go to the free throw line for 2 shots. But the big thing about it is Alexander didn't allow Kim to make that layup. She has to prove it at the free throw line. Free throw 1 up, and she did not. That's why you send them. And a timeout going to be called by Canyon County to give Kim a chance to think about her second free throw. We'll take a break and be back with more.
Cocaine is again prominent in the world of drugs and steadily becoming more available. Finding pure cocaine is next to impossible, so dealers have been cutting drugs by adding fentanyl to expand their supply and increase their profit. Fentanyl-laced cocaine can lead to a deadly cocktail. It's important to know what to look for if you suspect a loved one is using cocaine that may be laced with fentanyl. If you or a loved one are struggling with addiction, reach out for help. Narconon helps people all over the United States find treatment to end the web that traps those in addiction. Narconon can help you take steps to overcome addiction in your family. Call today for free screenings or referrals, 1-800-431-1754, or learn what to look for. Visit NarcononNewLifeRetreat.org.
Well, it's getting close to time for the second game to start. They say about 2:30 now. I don't know if they'll start on time or not, but what we'll do here is we'll rip up our equipment and go over there and possibly join in progress if it's in progress. If they're waiting for this game to get finished, which they could be because it's a Canyon County team, we'll try to get set up in time to get things started over there. We'll have some dead air on the Cannon Rock radio before the game starts, so keep refreshing as Kim, they gave her time to think about it, and she nailed her second one, 1 of 2. 46-43. Pass goes inside to Pelham, back outside to Alexander. Now they drop it into Pelham again. She didn't look at it. She was looking And then she took her eyes off the ball and almost lost it. Holt will inbound. Gives it over to Alexander. Abby, baseline, 3 on the way. Won't go. Rebound pulled down by Pelham. And a bad pass, but there's a lot of loose ball. And let's see what they're going to call against Brentwood. 24. Okay, that'll be Ryan's second. 46-43. King. Cannon down by 3 with 1:38 left to go in the game. Here's Alexander, drives, gives it over to Pelham. Back out to King. King, she's going to drive there. Nobody to help out. Weak side puts it up and it's blocked. Knocked out of bounds. She went in. There were 4 blue jerseys all around her. Nobody from Cannon County to help out, crashing the lane. Holt reverses, drives, layup, good. Aniston Holt got 18. Long pass going the other way, 46-45 with 1:10 left in this one. Ryan, left side, overthrew, but picked up by DeYoung. DeYoung got the baseline, and what were they going to call? A timeout by Brentwood. So 58 seconds left.
Uh-oh. Did you get in trouble?
Moment.
Tony Kane Attorney will help defend you no matter what your situation might be, from criminal cases to civil law. Tony is knowledgeable and will develop a strategy to help you with the best results possible. Schedule an appointment today by calling Tony at McCarter East Law Offices at 563-8042. Don't get caught up in the justice system without solid legal representation. Call Tony today.
Back here. 46-45. 58 seconds left on the clock. Brentwood by 1. Brentwood basketball. DeYoung will, or is that Morse? I guess that's Morse. Will inbound. And she'll shovel it over to Ryan. 56 seconds, double team, and they go over to Kim. Kim back to Ryan. They're trying to foul. They did foul her. Still plenty of time, though. Ryan is 2 of 2 from the free throw line. Probably not the 1-2 foul. If I was looking for somebody to foul, I'd foul Kim because she was up 1 for 2 until they took that timeout. Free throw is up, it's good. So doing something like that will backfire on you, and it did there with Ryan's first free throw. Second one, it's no good. 1 of 2 on that trip. 3 of 4 altogether. 16. Cannon County down by 2. Pass goes over to Alexander, and she threw it away. She got a foul. Paige Morse, yeah, you foul her, but again, another one that you don't want to foul. She's 3 of 3. So a big turnover, and Morse, who's 3 for 3, steps to the free throw line. 1 up, 1 in. It becomes it's still a 1-possession game with the, if she misses this one. Second free throw, she didn't. 49-45. 18 points. It's good to foul, but you got to pick your person that you want to foul because you don't want to foul the best free throw shooter on the team. We'll keep it here with 35 seconds left. Cannon got out to an 11-point lead. Looked like they were going to start to run away with this thing, and Brentwood fought back, stayed pretty much in the game the rest of the way. The lead didn't change until the end of the third, when Brentwood grabbed a 36-35 lead. So far, it's changed 5 times in this quarter, with Brentwood getting the last laugh so far in a 2-possession game with 35 seconds left. So if you're Cannon County, you still got, there's still opportunity. Kind of like last night, you got plenty of time on the clock. You got to get a shot off, though, and you can't. If you're open for a 3, that's fine, but look for a 2. Drive it inside. Abby Alexander has been successful driving the ball inside, or Aniston Holt same way. Get that ball inside and see what you can create. Here is King. Over to Holt. She's going to try a 3. Got it. That's what we needed. And with 23 seconds left, a timeout has been called. Now, if you're Cannon County, you look for the steal first, and you've been desperately fouling. So if that's your game plan, you got to get it, entice it into a player that's not making the free throws. Right now, Teeter is going to check in, and that's probably what she's going to be assigned to do, is to foul. Lambright has not been tested at the free throw line. Morris is 5 of 5, so you don't foul her. Ella Ryan is 3 of 4. I probably, that last miss was kind of a fluke. Hannah Williams is hurt. She's not playing anymore, so let's see who's out there. I hear Ella DeYoung. Leave her open. But, of course, if you're Holt, yeah. And now you got Lorenzi in the ball game. So now you go foul her. You got to foul. Foul her, and there you go. Got Lambright that you'll send to the free throw line. She's been unproven. 49-48. Two shots for Lambright. Still a 1-possession game. She missed it. There you go. Good foul.
Taking Teeter out because you don't need her. She's
Yep.
already fouled.
She already fouled, so you take her out and get her ready to go back in. Next offensive possession by Brentwood. Second free throw. No good. Second, there you go. 0 for 2. Holt with the basketball. Timeout called. So you're going to set up a play. You don't need a 3. And the way that Brentwood is playing defense, they're leaving 3s open because of the zone. But again, if I'm, Cannon County, Aniston Holt driving it, Alexander driving it, King driving it, couldn't go wrong with all 3 of those. Driving the ball, trying to get an open shot inside. But if you do that, you probably want to do it right when you get the ball. Go ahead and just sling it around twice and then drive, because you don't want to waste a whole lot of time. Especially if you turn the ball over, you'll have some time left after you foul again. So King will take it on the right side of the floor. Holt is going to stay in the back, and it's going to be man-to-man instead of zone. So back over to Alexander, 13 seconds. Alexander, right side, Holt. Holt comes out of the double team. Holt double team. Back to Alexander. Abby, got to get rid of it. Here comes Holt. Holt bombs a 3. Go! It hit the back of the iron and fell short. That'll do it for us here. We got to race on over to the next gym. 49-48, your final score. Brentwood got it. We'll take a break and get you back on the air here momentarily.